Hello all, and good morning. We are the founders and officers of the Chinese Culture Club here at Wanich High School. I am one of the presidents, Lawrence Han. The leaders of the club and I felt inclined to take initiative and be involved. So we wanted to take this opportunity to address some experiences of ours. Throughout the past week, we hosted meaningful discussions, allowing a lot of our club members to share powerful anecdotes regarding their own experiences as Asian Americans. While listening to our members' stories, I was surprised how similar many of us were. Many of us initially felt different from others when we were young due to our Asian backgrounds, and we tried to assimilate to our white peers to fit in. However, our mindsets started to shift as we grew up. Here at the Chinese Culture Club, we have been encouraging members to embrace their cultural identity, and we hope to represent a beacon of light, casting away the feeling of difference that many of us may have felt before. We hope to continue doing so in this time of civil unrest. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Lawrence Chung. I'm the other president of the Chinese Culture Club. So, looking back at our members' experiences growing up, it is very touching to see that many of us now learn that there's nothing to be ashamed of for being Asian. And yes, it is in fact the opposite. It is good to be unique with different heritage, to possess different skills like being bilingual, to understand and appreciate the fascinating cultures, traditions of long-lasting Asian civilizations. These knowledges and skills not just make you special, but they're also a part of your Asian identity. This is also the notion that we have been promoting in our club. Now, in the midst of an outbreak of violences against us Asian Americans, it is especially vital for us teenagers and even younger individuals to first acknowledge, respect, and take pride in our Asian heritages. Only then we can stand up for ourselves just like what we're all here doing today. Rather than trying to conceal our own identities as Asians and passively allowing the continuation of violent racist actions, we need to bring ourselves to the helm of the ship, stand up to take full control of our proud cultural vessel, and cruise into a more compassionate society. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Saba Tandon and I'm secretary of the club. A few weeks ago, our club saw attacks by unidentified perpetrators with derogatory racial slurs on our communication platform. While these verbal insults were quickly removed, the culprit was immediately banned from the platform and did not cause serious harm to the club. But it still reflects serious problems in our community. While we believe that we live in a great community of diversity, acceptance, and sympathetic individuals, it has become clear that even in a society as prosperous as Basking Ridge, there are still hidden senses of Asian American anti-Asian sentiments. And such incidents emphasize that we are still vulnerable to racist actions that seem to be spreading across the country.
Hello, I'm Morgan's Wanich, the vice president of the club. I was born in Basking Ridge. Personally, I have experienced being racially gaslit by some of my peers when they made microaggressions towards the Asian community. I was told it was just a joke, and it's not that big of a deal. Additionally, I have been judged for eating ethnic food at lunch. People made nasty comments such as, "It smells," and made fun of me for liking food that was different from theirs. At the playground, I was told by my own friends that their eyes looked like mine when they had to pull their hair back tightly for dance. Growing up with this normalized racism, I was made to think I was overreacting. At first, I felt uncomfortable by these occurrences, but did not do much to stop it. As I grew older, I realized how racially fueled these so-called innocent statements were, and how largely it affected me and stayed with me. The racism experience may be different from other Asians, as we all have our own story to tell. This systemic racism is taught. We hope that by raising awareness and taking action, we can put an end to this normalized racism towards Asians. Thank you.